Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiki Kagami, President of Boss. I'm talking from Japan. So Matt, good morning.
Morning, Yoshi-san. Hi, my name is Matt. I'm the European Product Manager for Boss based here in London. And you join us for another weekly live stream. This is Talk with Boss, talking everything about different Boss topics. So, Yoshi-san, do you want to introduce today's theme?
Yes, today we're going to talk about the JB-2 Angry Charlie collaboration with JHS Pedals.
Yeah, so this is a very special product for us. We launched this product in 2017 at a very special event at the House of Vans in London.
Yes.
It was Boss's first collaboration product.
Yep.
And is a mixture of the classic JB-2 and the JHS Angry Charlie. And I believe you have a special one to show, right, Yoshi-san?
Yeah. This is first model signed by Josh and also myself. And serial number is 001. Very special one.
Kind of a special museum piece. And I was lucky enough to be there when you signed it. I thought it was a very special moment. So, talking about JB-2, on the launch video, you and Josh talked about some background of the product. Can you explain why Boss decided to collaborate with JHS?
Yeah, I met Josh maybe some years ago because we have a mutual friend. So probably at the seminar I met him, and he explained his story, why he got into this industry. You know, he fixed some bad BD2, but I said, our BD2 never broke. Right? And also after that, every shows I was stopping at JHS booth and talking about business or something, but all the time he asked me, he wanted to do something with Boss. You know, I want to do. Always he said. And 2017, before Winter Nam, January 5th, he sent this picture to me.
Oh, okay.
He has a lot of pedals and he was playing with SD2, and he said this two pedal in two distortion in one pedal concept is quite good, and he want to make something. He said, you know, JHS and the Boss, if we can do it, this is great. So, you know, 2017 was our 40th year anniversary of the compact pedal. You know,
yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I was running a lot of projects like 40th year anniversary box and also Black DS1. Yep. So after that, we met at Winter Nam and I said, we might have some special project, you know. Then he immediately wrote this Photoshop.
Yeah.
Everybody makes Photoshop, you know. It's easy. Yeah. So that is dual overdrive JHS1 he sent me.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of first idea, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, as that progressed and that idea progressed and you decided to collaborate, when discussing the product, why did you decide BD2 and Angry Charlie?
Yeah, after that conversation, I returned to Japan and I checked the sound. I asked my engineer to prepare a combination of the pedals by using ES8. Luckily, we have a very useful ES8 switching system. You know, so and before that, I was checking market situation, and Angry Charlie got a very good reputation in the market at the time. and also that name is very much unique, Angry
Yes.
Charlie. So I targeted Angry Charlie first. Then we tried to find the best combination of Angry Charlie and what our pedal.
Yeah, yeah, and I think we've got many different distortion pedals that could work, you know, OD3 or SD1, but BD2 does feel like the kind of perfect match, I guess. And you said earlier that it was the first pedal that Josh fixed as well, and on his journey of being a pedal designer.
Yeah. So I had the same feeling, you know, that's his good story. Maybe that's his destiny or something.
Yeah, all the kind of right timings, you know, that, and then obviously our 40th anniversary, and you know, we had a big celebration. So that, you know, I think it was a very fitting product for that.
And also, you know, when I tried all the distortion pedal combination with Angry Charlie, the BD2 sound is kind of like opposite side of Angry Charlie.
Yes,
Angry Charlie has, you know, character on the low end, and Bruce Driver is kind of high end, right? So they are totally opposite. So that is very unique, and also can make much more variation of the sound.
Yes, I think those two work well individually, but also they actually, you know, collaborate very well.
Yes.
And it actually leads on to a big question that many people asked, which was, is the BD2 sound on the JB-2 the same as the original BD2?
Actually, it's slightly different. As I said, that sound character is too much opposite side, but it's a little bit too much. So I asked my engineer to move high end to a little bit mid. So that is a sound change of BD2.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, again, using that ES8 allowed us to, you know, try different options and switching things around to see what worked best, and we could tweak the character from that. So we have a BD2, BD2W, and also JB-2. So all very unique sound characters. So the next question came from the Facebook group as well, the post. What is the difference between the original Angry Charlie and the JHS mode on the JB-2? Yeah,
I tried to writing some answer on the Facebook, but you know, Angry Charlie that originally has a 3-band EQ. But you know, we have a limited space on the pedal, and we need to reduce the knobs. So we asked them to change EQ section to 3-band EQ to 1-knob tone control. That's the main change of their design. And also, after we made a prototype, we faced some crosstalk problem. You know, 2 distortion units into 1 pedal. That's too much gain. So we tried to improve that situation, and we changed Angry Charlie register value to 10 times smaller. So that's reduced the crosstalk, and at the same time, that's provided a low noise situation. That is good.
Yes. Yeah, we said last week and many weeks, obviously, Boss is always aiming for best quality, kind of lowest noise. Customers expect a kind of certain level from us, so it gave us a good chance to tweak the circuit and create the best combination of those pedals. So you said obviously that the original idea came from an SD2 and almost the ES8, because Angry Charlie has a parallel mode and you know, many other different options.
Yes, when I checked the combination by using ES8, that's provided a lot of lot of variation of the sound.
Yes.
Serial mode and also parallel mode, and also, for us, adding some computer control switching system in the compact pedal is not so difficult. So I decided to use ES8 capability on JB-2.
Yeah, and I think it's a great, fantastic feature that is very unique, especially in that compact size. And then adding in a kind of FS foot switch pedal, you can also change or even remotely change with something like ES8. So the flexibility amongst distortion pedals is kind of huge. And it sort of leads into another question. When we released the product, many people noticed the current draw is 50 milliamps. So some users say, is JB-2 a digital distortion?
Yeah. When we started showing information on our website, we showed a spec sheet. But I didn't expect, but everybody is checking all detailed number.
Yeah.
So someone started to tell, why 50 milliampere? Because the reason is easy. We add computer system to control switching, right? But at that time, people thought, oh, this might be a digital modeling pedal or something.
Right. Okay. But yeah, it's all analog. It's that that special switching system that allows all those different modes and changing the order, series, parallel, and it's my understanding that if switching is not smoothly operated, it can cause some switching noise as well, right?
Yes. Two distortion switching is very much delicate issue. If control was bad, two input and output is connected, then feedback sound is occurring, right?
Yeah,
so
right. Okay.
It requires to dedicated control each switch. So analog is impossible.
Right.
So
okay.
we decided, one of the reasons we decided to use CPU for control.
Yeah. So even though the analog is the distortion is all analog, it's still a very complex pedal. Again, achieving that sort of boss quality. And many pro musicians and our kind of customers have loved the sound of JB-2, and the BD2 sound is almost their favorite. I think it's a good way to reintroduce the classic BD2 sound, right? So we should probably talk about cosmetics, the kind of look at the pedal. So it's very instantly recognizable as a Boss pedal, but very clear that it's a collaboration. So what was the story behind the design of JB-2?
Yes. So this time I would like to introduce how we progress the design. So as I said, this is the original. Josh made a very quick drawing, based on SD2. So after that, we had a lot of drawing, and maybe this is not second. This is designed based on Angry Charlie. So red case and black printing. But for very beginning, our engineer wrote this model with our very basic knobs. Because as I said, this conversation is on April, and we released JB-2 on October. So the mass production was in August. So it's a very quick production. So our engineer thought it's impossible to create new knobs. Usually, making new molding requires 3 months or something.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but this is the first collaboration model. So I said, oh, we should make new knobs. So they made this one, and also we write next design. And
Right, okay.
also Josh asked me he wanna see something white and red combination. So
Okay.
this is very close to final one. You know.
Yes, almost.
Yeah, we wrote such a variation of design, and
Yeah.
I recommended him to design B. So this is design B, you know.
Yes.
And the final design is this. White color is a little bit different, and red nose color is a little bit different. We are
Okay.
always doing such a small, detailed change and compare which is the best, which is the best.
Yeah, it's and like you said, very small turnaround time. So
Yeah.
it was many changes very quickly. I remember when you were discussing with us the kind of initial product, and almost every week the kind of look
Yeah,
changed.
even you know product name. We are compact pedal has only, you know, 2 alphabet plus number, but
Yes.
always we are thinking which is the best, which is the best.
Yes.
You know, this time our engineer originally said boss first, but I said we should show respect for JHS Pedals. So
Yeah.
first character should be J.
Yeah. And that's how we got.
That is a good idea, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I remember there was many different designs and ideas, but when the final design was shown to us, you know, the product managers, it was instantly kind of a very modern pedal that kind of paid, you know, some great respect to JHS with the control design, but still looked like a Boss pedal, which I thought was great. And that kind of knob design is very unique as well.
Even if we use this JHS like knobs, so pedal shape is exactly Boss, you know.
Yes.
So easy to recognize, oh, this is Boss.
Yeah, I think that engineers and yourself did a great job in kind of making sure that it didn't just look like another Boss pedal. You know, it kind of had the character, but was so totally unique at the same time. And it has its own identity. I think not just in look, but the sound is also very unique as well.
Yeah. So probably most of guys just try small combination, but this serial parallel change and also the 2 pedals combination provide a lot of sound character. So even you control guitar output volume, the sound character is changing. So that is a really unique point of JB-2. So please try such kind of sound variation.
Yeah, I think it's 2 circuits that have been very well sort of welded together. Very responsive to the volume control, and also things like parallel mode are difficult to achieve without kind of a complicated switching system as well. So this allows us to give the customer many great options in just the compact format. Yes. I think is great. So that's everything that we have time for today. Thank you very much for the questions on this post. Please, if you've got any other comments, feel free to leave them on this post. And then shortly after this broadcast, we will post next week's topic for the next session, which will be the 29th of July, 7:30 a.m. UK time, 3:30 Japanese time, 11:30 p.m. LA time. Yoshi-san, do you want to introduce the theme for next week?
Yeah, next week we are going to talk about X series. So X series is using MDP technology. So we are going to explain such kind of things.
Great. Yeah, I think it's something that everyone should tune into, because it's not just unique to distortion pedals. We have many other pedals that feature that technology, and it's got a very unique story. So don't forget to tune in next week. As I said, that's July the 29th. We'll post about that on the Facebook group after this broadcast. So that's everything for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and it's inspired you to go and grab a JB-2. And we'll...
Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.